Hello, fourth grade. All right, so excited to introduce page 10 to you guys. Just like the other video I made, this is just going to help you. Hopefully, if you needed any help, this will be helpful. And if you're able to play the song perfectly, this video is just going to be a review. So everyone should be open up to page 10, and we're looking at Frere Jacques, Are You Sleeping? And Mary Had a Little Lamb. And just to remind you guys, only using the first five notes that we've been practicing this week. So we've got C, D, E, F, and G. All right, and those notes are at the top of the page on page 10. You can see that they're written out in music, and we have a little description showing you how to play it, whether it's an open string or a fretted string. So just as a quick review, we're not going to be playing the open G or the open A, just playing the C and D strings, right, on the inside of the ukulele. And for the C string, we've got our open C note, and then our second fret D note. Then for the E string, we have our open E note, our fretted first fret F note, and then our third finger, third fret G. And I'd asked you in the last video to kind of play up and down. You can improvise a ton of melodies, just those five notes. Additionally, I want to remind you how to hold the ukulele correctly. You should have your hand kind of like a taco, and you're clamped like that. We don't want to have our instrument resting on the inside of our hand, because then, as you can see, it's a little hard to reach. And this is something that will require self-discipline, because it might be just like natural to have it rest on the inside of your hand, but I can assure you that that's not going to be helpful at all. So we want to rest our thumb on the back of the ukulele behind the second fret. I have a little sticker here behind the second fret. You might find it helpful to put a sticker there. And then our fingers are going to be able to be very mobile and flexible over those first three frets like this. So if you have your hand like this and your thumb is like that, it's going to be really hard to reach these notes. So if you find that you're having a hard time reaching, you really want to revisit the correct way to hold your instrument. And then you can kind of rest your ukulele in your lap so that you don't have to hold it up like this. Finding a comfortable position is going to be like the key to being a really good musician, because if you're uncomfortable, you're not going to be able to advance very well. All right, so let's look at page 10. So we've got Frere Jacques and Mary Had a Little Lamb. Let me just switch my camera over for you. All right, so as a review, at the top of the page we have our open C, we have our D, second fret, we have our E, F's the first fret, and G is the third fret of the same string. Great. And again, no open G or A string, just these open C and open E strings. The D is on the C string, the E and the F is on the E string. Okay. You can also feel free, to write. I think one of the classes I've already had, we wrote down the note names between the tablature and the music notes. And we'll do that in class if we haven't already. And also, I find it helpful while we're learning this stuff, guys, write down the name of the strings next to the tabs, right? If you don't write it, they're just lines. So writing it can be super duper helpful. Okay, there's no problem writing it there. All right, so let's play. We've got C, D, E, C, C, D, E, C, E, F, G, E, F, G. Of course, those are half notes, so they get held a little longer. The beautiful part about having this as our first real song is that it's a familiar melody, so you can use your ear to check your work. You can say, ooh, that sounds familiar, or that doesn't sound quite right. I maybe made a mistake. All right, let's play it. Here we go. Ready? We'll play it 3 times. Play it nice and slow. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. All right, hopefully you were able to play along. If not, that was a really good chance to listen. Maybe rewind and just listen to it again, and then now let's play it together again. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. All right, now if you know the words, let's see if we can sing it while we play it. So it's, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. Let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. All All right, now let's try it one last time, except this time I'm going to play chords while you play the notes. Ready? And 1, and 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. Cool. All right, let's move on to the next song. Mary Had a Little Lamb. Another super duper familiar melody. Hopefully you guys have already had a chance to play it. If not, let's rock it together. All right, this is a two-line song. So just as a reminder for those of you who didn't have my class last year, if we have a two-line song, we continue to the second line. So the page break here is not a pause. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 measures. And as a reminder, the music and the tablature are happening at the same time. It's just two different languages. Just kind of picture this as the music notes and the translation in the tablature. I did not write my music notes in the margin of the tab yet, but feel free to do so. You can also write your music notes between the music letter names between the notes and the tabs. That's fine. All right, here, let's do it. Same 5 notes in the whole song. Same 5 notes. Ready, 1, 2, ready, go. Another very familiar melody. You can use your ear to check your work. All right, let's try it again. 1, a little faster maybe. 1, 2, ready, go. Beautiful job. Hopefully you were able to play along with me. Now why don't we sing and play just like we did with Frere Jacques, and Are You Sleeping, rather. All right, ready? Let's sing along. 1, 2, ready, go. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, fleece was white as snow. Now you may recognize the fact that there's a note missing, right? It's like her fleece was white as snow, or its fleece was white as snow. So the composer of this book omitted that note, I believe, probably to make it feel a little simpler. But the lyrics then feel a little clumsy, I admit. But that's okay. I think it sounded pretty good. All right, now I'm going to play chords while you play the melody. And if you want to play the melody and sing, great. If you just want to play the melody, that's fine too. Our priority is going to be the right notes. So feel free to play it, over and over. That's why we have the rewind button, right? We can rewatch it, replay. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, fleece was white as snow. All right, you guys, I hope you found this helpful. I hope that you were able to play along, and I hope that you'll practice. Use this video to practice along, or if you just thought it was really great to be informed, and now you can go ahead and close your computer down, get away from the screen, and just practice, practice, practice. Like the other song, or the other 5-note quiz, we are going to have quizzes on this stuff, so you want to make sure that you practice so that when I ask you to play it, you can do it. And as always, feel free to email if you have any problems, you need any help, and of course raise your hand in class and ask questions, ask questions, ask questions. All right, I'll see you guys in class. Keep up the good work. Practice, practice.